Everybody, I'm vlogging in real time again. It is Tuesday, May 9th at 7:05 in the morning. I already did my yoga and meditation for the day, and now I'm going to lift my weights. So the Peloton for today is done, and these what the rings are looking like.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, but darling, you were meant to survive. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head.
Hey everybody, so it is now 10:57, and I just finished about an hour of wheelchair Zumba, which don't knock until you try it. If you haven't taken it, you should. That's easy for me to say. It's taken me years to get up and just be okay with just moving my arms, but really is a workout when somebody who's in a wheelchair choreographs it because, they know what they're doing. It's not just like arm flailing. They know like how to isolate the movements. But anyways, I did get most of my rings done, but I'm not gonna show that because I feel like I'm like fixated on it and I don't want to like trigger anyone nor have that be, the main focus of my videos. I don't know. I think for me, it's just like really, I wouldn't even say like using the second chance is the right word, but because like I don't know if it was that serious, but like also at the same time, like you don't land in the ICU for 5 days for nothing. So just kind of like using the blessing that I've been given to like actually move and do stuff, but then finding the balance to be like, well, you're still disabled and you still have limitations is hard. And again, like I'm not going out and running a marathon, but like in my body it feels like I am, which that's what's kind of hard. That's gone all the way back to like elementary school. Because fortunately and unfortunately for me is that I had an IEP, so I was in classes with my average peers, like the football kids and the, theater nerds and all that stuff. And I was a choir nerd myself, But, I was in like regular classes, but like for like math class, I had resource room time to work on classwork and homework and, break the problems down a little bit. I had this one teacher, God rest his soul. He's since passed away. I don't know, he had some kidney issues or something, but he would break the problem down on like 3 different pieces of paper. That's like how much like I struggled with math. Come to find out, many years later, a lot of people with anxiety and stuff like that struggle with math and everything and blah blah blah, but whatever. The more you know. I mean, I know people say this, but like literally, if I know then what I knew now, if I knew now what I knew, if I had known then what I know now, it'd be different. But like, I mean, it isn't. So the only thing that I can do is, help the kids in my life a little bit better. But anyways, I think it was hard because it's like, oh, well, I'm, talking about Selena Gomez or, the Grammys or, this, that, and the other with like my friends. But then, like, I have trouble doing XYZ and like physically I can't keep up either. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard. It's definitely a hard balance. And it still is. I mean, I love my Peloton and I love, all that stuff, but still it's like, oh, I really can't physically keep up with Becky Joe, so my best has to be good enough. And I think that's something that I'll always struggle with, to be completely honest. I think as humans, we are competitive, even if like we weren't raised like that, and like even if like, we don't think that's a thing, I think it always is a thing. But anyway, I don't know, that's just where my head is at lately, is I'm trying to find the balance. But yeah, how was everybody's weekend? How was everybody's Monday? I had my horse lesson yesterday. And I actually showed up in like pajama loungewear type stuff, cause the horse that I work with / the horses there are still shedding. It is shedding season, so I go to brush them and I'm wearing half of them on my pants and my sweatshirt. So I was like, you know what? Let me just wear an outfit that I don't mind getting dirty, So anyway, but yeah, that's the update. I also got some reading done this morning and chatted with my good friend Lisa for about 30 minutes just to catch up on life. And yeah. But now I'm going to rest and drink my water and wait for Emily Baker to go live. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to finish up my book because I only have about 30 minutes left. So it is now 11:25 and I finished the book Weather Girl by Rachel Lynn Solomon. And I'm going to actually start another book because there's like months where like I'll download a couple books or put like one or two on my wait list, and then like there'll be months where like none of them will come in, or there'll be months where like all of them will come in at once, and this is the month where all of them have come in at once, so I gotta get reading. So but I have like another 30 minutes until Emily Baker goes live, and then I'm going to watch that. Hi, Hopi. Hi, Sally. I'm sitting here in this teddy bear color blanket, and I'm gonna take a little bit of a nap. I did have lunch, and I actually got another coffee, but I'm just tired. But for lunch today, I was ordering my coffee, and then something caught my eye on the Dunkin' Donuts menu, and it was their grilled cheese, and it was actually really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm not like a huge grilled cheese person, mostly because I don't like my bread like super toasted, but this somehow... Matt, what kind of bread would you say that was? Like a what? Oh, well anyway, I don't like my bread like super burnt, but like somehow like this like wasn't burnt looking at all, but it was still crunchy, so I don't know, but it was very good. So, yeah. Sully, hey, enough. He'll lick his paws all day, and it's nothing wrong with him because we just took him to the vet, but I think they do it just for boredom sometimes, honestly, seriously. Anyways, yeah. Oh, and I was watching Emily Baker a little bit earlier, and she was telling us that Ed Sheeran settled for his lawsuit, which he won because he didn't copyright anybody. However, she was like, oh, well, apparently Ed's legal team had him sing in front of the jurors, and I was like, what? Could you imagine? Hold on. I know, terrible angle, but my arm was getting tired. I did arms today. Anyways, I saw Ed Sheeran years ago. I think it was actually like St. Patrick's Day weekend or something of like 2017. It was when like Thinking Out Loud was popular, and I think the song, so that was Multiply, I believe, and then Divide had just come out because he was singing like Castle on the Hill and Galway Girl. Oh my god. If you have not heard those live, go YouTube them somewhere or, something, because, oh my god, it's so good. But anyways, he's actually coming to Mohegan again, but tickets are stupid expensive nowadays. Like, I don't know what happened to being able to go to a concert for like $200, but now like one ticket's $200, so if you got two, that's like $400 plus like outfits and stuff. Anyways, whatever. Or I'm just old, maybe, and I just don't want to deal with all the crowds. Maybe that too, a little bit of that, a little bit of both. But anyways, he is so good live. We went with my cousin Abby and my friend Amanda, who is also in a wheelchair, and she has CP, and then she brought a friend as well. Oh my god, so good. He is so good live. He puts on a really good show, and literally it's just him sitting on a stool with a guitar. Like, he doesn't have backup dancers. At least I don't think. He doesn't have backup dancers, and like, he just does it himself. And I think there's something like really cool about it. I mean, yeah, I do like the performative artists that like have all these dance moves and whatever, but at the same time, there's something really awesome about just like sitting on a stool and singing, Oh my god, his new album, Subtract, is really good. The one with the yellow cover that's out recently, it's so good. So good. So my mom scolded the, we have a guy that comes to spray for ticks. Well, it's not a guy, it's a company that sprays our yard for, like, ticks and stuff. And she's like, why aren't you wearing a mask? Because of the chemicals, blah, blah, blah. She goes, I worry because I'm a mother, But anyway, so I have my Life's Better at the Pool mug or tumbler, cup, whatever. And I'm going to make a Sprite. Whoa! Chill there.
You just get back to where you are.
Anyways, sorry. But I'm pouring this for myself. And honestly, I'm going to end the video here. And yeah. Cheers. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.